Good morning. Today is Monday, October 25th, 2021, and this is your 5 minutes of Monday morning inspiration. My name is Brandon, and I'm a pastor with the passion to help people find their purpose. Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you some principle-based wisdom from the Bible that when you apply it to your life, will help you find and fulfill God's plan for your life. So this is going to be part 4 in a series that we've been in, talking about 4 factors that will determine your life's results, your life's outcomes. Today we're going to be talking about the authority that you honor and respect. Really, this has to do with your worldview or your relationship to authority. Now, there's a fascinating story in the book of Luke, chapter 7, verse 2. It says this, that at that time, the highly valued slave of a Roman officer was sick and near death. When the officer heard about Jesus, this Roman officer sent some respected Jewish elders in that area to ask Jesus to come and heal his slave. But just before they all arrived at the Roman officer's house, the officer sent some friends to say, "Lord, don't trouble yourself by coming to my home, for I am not worthy of such an honor. I'm not even worthy to come and meet you. Just say the word from where you are, and my servant will be healed." In verse 8, here's the key. This Roman officer says, "I know this because I am under the authority of my superior officers, and I have authority over my soldiers." This man just stated a universal principle. I understand that I am under authority and that I am exercising authority. He says, I only need to say go and they go, or come and they come. And if I say to one of my slaves, do this, they do it. Verse 9, when Jesus heard this, he was amazed. Now, I think this might be one of the only spots in the New Testament Gospels where you get this kind of emotion being expressed on the part of Jesus. It says he was amazed, like shocked, like just totally amazed at this guy's behavior. Then turning to the crowd that was following him, Jesus said, I tell you, I haven't seen faith like this in all Israel. And when the officer's friends returned to his house, they found the slave completely healed. So this is a jam-packed section of Scripture. It's a fascinating story, and there's some principles rolling around that we can extract and use in our lives. For many people, this subject of authority, it triggers them emotionally. It winds them up because someone in their past used authority to abuse or mistreat them. If you do not know how to recognize and then honor and respect those in proper positions of authority, there are many things that you will not have access to. Flat out, there will be no other way that you can get them. Certain people hold positions of power, whether it's your parent, whether it's a local government official, whether it's a teacher, whoever it may be. There are many things in life that are essentially not accessible unless you have permission from the gatekeeper, from the person who is in charge of that thing. And this isn't the case of what happened in the story. This Roman officer realized that Jesus was operating with the special power that no one else had. So rather than trying to dominate him, he submitted himself to his authority in a very respectful way, and he got the answer that he was looking for. Number 2, and this might be most importantly when it comes to authority, if you do not learn how to honor and respect right and proper authority in your life, the chances of you abusing authority when it's given to you rise exponentially. A person who doesn't know how to submit to authority because they don't understand what authority is, that it's actually a system of safeguards and protections in a way of serving and loving. They think that authority is about dominance and power. When they get a little bit of authority, say when they bring a child into this world, or they become the shift supervisor, they let this first taste of authority go directly to their head and they become the worst kind of tyrants. Understand, there's no one on the planet who is not under some type of authority and also exercising authority over others. This isn't just for cops or governors or presidents. We're all operating in this system of authority in one way or another. A major factor that will determine the outcome of your life is the authority that you honor and respect. The reality is at some point you're going to be the coach, the teacher, the boss, exercising authority over someone else. We need to have a right relationship and understanding with what authority is. And authority is given to those who are in a position to take charge for one basic reason, and that is to serve and protect with love. This is how a society builds, grows, and ultimately thrives and moves beyond just survival. If you enjoyed this 5 minutes of Monday morning inspiration, my ask is that you'd share this video with someone that you care about. Post this on your social media account. Share it with the world. And know this, that God cares about the big and the small details of your life because He loves you. I hope that you have an awesome Monday.